is going on, people? Welcome to more Elden Ring. So I'm just getting started here, putting the chat up, uh, and getting connected. So start the night, and um, we here at the artist's shack, uh, where we're going to do uh, some checking to see if Alexander is here. So, as I always do, we're doing a recap. We pretty much went through all the Kaled content. We went into the Red Main Castle. We beat it everything. We're getting ready. There is no festival yet, so there is no Radhan. Also, what we need to do today is advance some of the running quests and some other NPCs that are over here. So we're going to be jumping from here to the round table and to some other places talking to NPCs. And that's the first thing that I'm going to do tonight is just go check, uh, on Alexander. And the best way to do it is start from the artist check where I am at the moment. Now, if you're curious to know, how do we cover all of this content, this is all recorded and ready for you. And this is on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. Just look for Feroncio. And then all of this is in there on a playlist, so you can, if you miss something, you can actually follow along. But this whole content, it's out there. Tonight, we're going to do Radhan and some of the NPC quests and hit some of the areas that we have not hit before. Now, I know that I may I did not, forgot to go to the Volcano Manor from here because the only thing that I could get at the Volcano Manor that was advantage was a room number 6, a somber. We already have a somber smithing stone that we collected when we been through some of this scaled content. I think on Cilia uh, and the crystal tunnels, we got a somber 6 so we could advance our main weapon to increase the power. So this is a recap, and let's start doing content. We're going back to the artist check. Excuse me. And from here, we're just going uh, to hit kind of a over here-ish to see if we can talk to Alexander. There'll be a knight in here that is farmable. This guy is tough, but at this point in time, we have more than enough to take him down. We can. I think it may be too late to stab him, so let's try that. May not have enough time. Nope. But, yeah. So he is going to try his best. And, all right. So let's see if he drops something. Shame he did not. All right. That's not too bad, but let's go see if we can talk to Alexander, if he is here by any chance. And I wanted to talk to him before I advance into Radhan's. He may not be here. Yeah, he is not. Uh, oh, we gotta. Yeah, this is not going to buy us anything, but it is just a satisfaction as usual. So we do not have Alexander here yet. Uh, we're going to meet him in Castle Redmane, waiting for the festival, and then after that, after we defeat Radhan, he will be relocating here. And then we will need to advance his quest as well. I just was hoping that for some reason, hey, what is going on, man? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, so this is it. So from here, we will be hitting Ranni's side of the fence. So let's go to the Royal Moon Gazing and let's get it going on. So not that way. We'll need to go. Where is my gate? All right. So we've been here before on the Three Sisters. We cleared all this content here. And now what we're going to do is just go all the way to Ranni's over here. Now there are a couple of things that we'll need to. There is a actual war here that I think we can get it done before we go face the dragon. There is a dragon in front of Ranni's place, and we'll need to defeat him. But I think there is also a scarab here someplace. There she is. So we get Ashel Ore, Chili Mist. This is not a bad Ashel Ore. I like it, but there are others better than that. But that is the big dragon, and we'll need to not beat him, but just do enough damage that we discourage him. Okay, so we'll be facing this dragon later on, and I think my music may be a little bit too high, so I think a little bit of tone down on the music, that will be okay. Um, so you guys let me know how that sound better. Actually, let's do like this. System volume. So let's tone down the music a little bit. So, all right. So now that we have adjusted that a little bit, I hope everything is better. Uh, so let's keep on going to Ranni's. So we took care of we got our Ash of War, and now we need to go talk to Ranni. Right? Oh no, come on, just go. There should be some dogs. Be careful with the dogs. Dogs are always bad thing, always. I don't like dogs, so we're going to equip our shield. And there is another thing that I need to tell you guys that I did change. So I put a different helm, just because the other helm was way too heavy. It had like 80, 8. This helm here was 7.1, and right now we are a heavy load. But if we just tone down a little bit on that mask, on that helm, we are at medium load, so we gained like 3.0 or 3.1 weight by not using the other one. And the good thing the good thing is that we still at 51 poise, which is the break point of poise. So I don't need to be at 55, 60 poise. I have a lot of poise. All I need is to be 51, and that makes it very difficult for the enemies to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of. So the dogs. Let's take care of those dogs. And dogs are always dangerous. Don't give any chance to the dogs because they can kill you. Easy, easy. So let's go talk to Ranni. We'll have loss of grace. Let's go up in the tower. So before we've been here talking to Ranni, we talked to Rogier, we talked to Fia, and we've done advanced some of those guys' quests. So I'm going to send this back because we're going to be back at that side of grace. So let's go talk to Ranni and see what she says.
Oh, again we cross paths.
Indeed.
I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we?
Yes,
Indeed,
we are.
I am the witch Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here.
Liar.
I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
That is right. So where did the body go?
And why should I reveal? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is now.
Okay, so now she said, be
The
gone.
curse mark now.
Yeah, so what we need to do is go back and talk to Rogier. And let's see what he says about that. Yeah, okay, not here. Okay, Mr. Rogier, you say, go seek Ranni.
So,
Yeah.
I see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
So,
Can you become Ranni's vassal while in her and determine the location? I realize that, but I know you've got...
okay, so now what Rogier is proposing is that we go and go talk to Ranni back and say, let me serve you. And that's exactly what we're going to do, folks. We're going to work for the witch and gain her trust. So let's go back. And let's see what Ranni has to say about it.
curse mark thou seekest is not here. Now.
I wish to serve you.
Is that
All
so?
right.
Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid... What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Enter my service.
Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask, there is in my service a half-woven warrior by the name of Blaidd. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Norkron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blaidd to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find E.G., my war counselor. Heed not their peculiar. I'm sure the others will be
I'm going to advance this a little bit.
Thou needst not. It hath been a...
So, Ranni knows that we are after that curse mark, but she is also a player, and of course, you know, she agrees for me to enter her service. Now we need to go talk to the three guys that we pretty much know, with the exception of Seluvis, and advance their quest. So here is E.G. We already know him.
So you were the one. Again, I, Carian royal family, I'm told that you... I will give you whatever.
So now we go talk to Blaidd and Seluvis. And here is Blaidd. We already know him too.
Blaidd. Have you forgotten? Well, I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Norkron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the mist. See if I can't find the road to Norkron from there.
Okay, so the last one is Seluvis, and there is he.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Seluvis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag... I reside... Come and pay me a visit, should you wish to be of action. If it were up to me, but who am I?
Okay,
I reside...
so...
Should you wish...
So, we have talked to all three NPCs, and we have pretty much triggered the festival. But Seluvis asked us to go talk to him on his tower. And there are two other towers. There is one in here and one in here. And this is the one that we need to go next. And a couple of ways of doing that. We can go back. Oh, okay. So sometimes we just, like, for some reason we fail to proceed on the quest, and we will have to rest, and we can't do it for some reason. Looks like we are not going to be able. Maybe we'll have to just reload the game. You know, sometimes I've seen this happening. I don't know why, but here is what we're going to do. We're going to reload the game. Because there is nothing more to do in Ranni's tower anyway. So, and we still not able to actually cross that for some reason. Looks like there is a invisible barrier here. We're missing something, and I can't believe that this is still happening. But let's go up and talk to each one of those and make sure that we
I resign. Come and pay me a
and
visit.
exhaust their dialogues, just to make sure that there is nothing
I'm
else.
going below, see if I can't. Don't keep
Yeah,
me waiting.
so we're going to find him in Norkron after we defeat Radhan.
My apology. I never imagined forgive. Let us get together.
Okay, so let's see if we can rest here on the side of grace. We can. Now let's see if all is kosher. Okay, I don't see the NPCs anymore. So, yep. Apparently, we may be okay. Okay, the dogs are back and we are on the way. Are the dogs coming after us? We don't care. We care to go to Seluvis out there. Let's go talk to Seluvis.
Well, did you not realize I was merely... I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Okay, we're going to accept the task.
Good.
And
Now I shall hand
Seluvis
over the potion in question.
is giving us some poison.
Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it.
Ensure that she
I
drinks
expect
that.
glad tidings, and soon.
All right, so let's see if there is nothing here, but we go up on Seluvis Towers. We got a chest over here. Got a memory stone. And now we have another task. So we do have another tower that is over here. Okay, we're not going to hit that tower at the moment. So let's save it. I think on this tower we have kind of a teleporter. It's, yeah, I think let's go out there. It's been a while since I've done this, and let's go check what is in there. Basically, from here we will need to go back to the round table hold, and we have some decisions to make what we're going to do with the potion that Seluvis give us. Okay, so we need to decide if we're going to give it to Nefeli or what we're going to do with that. So I think there is a ward on this. We're not going to be able to get in until later. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to go to Rena's Rise. So from here, what we're going to do is go to the round table and make some decisions here. All right, so first thing first, let's go talk to Rogier and tell him, yeah, I think we got it.
Always good to see you. So, lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
All right, so there is nothing more. Rogier, unfortunately, is decaying. There is nothing that we can do. And we will go. We have a decision. What do we need to do? We don't need to talk to the two fingers. What we need to do with this potion, right? So we can give it to Nepheli, or we can go talk to Gideon. And depending on your decision here, you may or may not have a different ending or different outcomes. So if you give it to Nepheli, Nepheli dies, and pretty much there is one ending that she is not going to participate, and you're going to miss an item, pretty good item, and I don't want that. So from all the outcomes, the best outcome is to give Gideon the potion and let him handle that. So this way, we are not locked out of any of these NPC quests.
Wonderful. Make the journey to the capital. The two things you may be our better way.
So we're going to show him Seluvis potion.
Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Seluvis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Yeah, we want to get one over on the bastard. So
I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Seluvis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Alright, so we now done with Gideon's, and we done with Nepheli's. Nepheli is down here, is still licking her wounds pretty much. So let's go check on Nepheli, just to see how she is spitting herself.
In this ash, it reminds me of my...
Yeah, so she's still here, and she's going to stay until pretty much the end of the game. We will let her rest. Greetings. And let's see if we can get some more tuning. We cannot. So our skeletons are okay. So what is next? Ah, boys and girls, there is a lot of things that we need to do here. So we'll have to go back and talk to Seluvis and tell Seluvis, yeah, we gave you, we gave Nepheli the potion. Don't you worry, everything is okay. Working as you planned. Dogs, your dogs behave.
So you made Nepheli drink the potion?
Sure.
Well done. You were a touch very well. Knowledge of the sorcerer? I doubt much of it will lay if you put your mind to it. You wish to begin? Well?
So this... so we can study sorcery. Seluvis have a bunch of cool sorceries. They are okay, but we are not investing in a caster, so I'm not buying any of that. This one is probably the one that I would do it because it's really low intelligence. This one requires 21 intelligence, and unless I decide to respec into a battle mage, which I do not intend to do at this time, so I don't want any of that. So I'm going to leave it.
So, it's kind of expected.
So now we are done here with Seluvis. Then we need to do a couple of other things. So first, well, we don't have Jarbug, we don't have anything. So we talked to all of those guys. We triggered the festival. We can go do Radhan. I think we can just go do Radhan here. Oh boy, I don't see anybody here, so we did not trigger the festival. So we talked to Ranni, we did everything, so we're missing something here, folks. So we got Ranni, we got Seluvis, we talked to Blaidd. Blaidd is waiting for us. Okay, so let's try this. Blaidd is waiting for us in this area here. So let's see if talking to Blaidd will advance the whole thing, because I think that's what we're missing. And, okay, I can see Blaidd from here. You know, there he is. There is a bunch of stuff. I don't want to trigger any of those enemies, so let's go try to get away. There you go. I think Blaidd is the trigger to the festival. So
apologies, mate. I can see bloody Norkron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Seluvis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp.
Okay, so now we need to go back talk to Seluvis.
Leave this place if either of us.
Yeah, but I think that it's. I think we just may have triggered the festival. So, and here the guys come again. Yeah, man. Damn you! What do you want? Yeah. Now there is a huge difference. Now we are way more strong, way stronger than we were, but we still. Okay, so let's go talk to Seluvis again. And I'm going to put a mark in here before we go, because those dogs are going to aggro me, and when we are in aggro mode, I can't pull in the map. So, unless we kill the dogs. I don't like those dogs anyway. And thin bones are always welcome. Okay, so now we are back into Seluvis mode. But I think that was exactly what we're missing. And I think talking to Seluvis, it's going to do the trick.
Begging for another lesson, so there remains much.
Okay, so about Norkron.
You're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's now's as good a time as any. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the... I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction.
Okay, so we need to go talk to Sorceress Selin way down there in Limgrave. Alright, and she is right here. Okay, Sorceress Selin. Let's go talk to Sorceress Selin. See, we all kind of in the same mess, all tied up one to another.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson? Well, well. Seluvis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, the stars alter the fate of the Carian royal family. And the fate of your mistress, Ranni. But long ago, General Radhan challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radhan were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Ranni's destiny.
Okay, so now we definitely have trigger. Let's go do a quick check to see what is the state of the world here. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time we were here, that particular teleporter was not active. And that tells me that we have triggered the festival. So what we need to do now, so we talked to Ranni, we talked to Seluvis, we talked to Gideon, we did not give the potion, we talked to Blaidd, we talked to Seluvis, so we advanced a lot of, we already have talked to Rogier, so everything is nice and dandy. We need to go and defeat Radhan. So once we defeat Radhan, then okay, so now we are seeing all the NPCs here. Let's go talk to Blaidd.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit. How was the lad? It looks like you're still in. You must have heard by now, right? That Star-Scourge Radhan holds Ranni's fate. But once he's out of the way, it will spring back into. So now, we stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
It is that simple. We fight, sword and fang. Now we talk to this lady here. And we got an emote.
Champions! Welcome.
And I think there is Alexander here.
The festival.
Ah, you came. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for well, it isn't to think. I could think. Oh, gosh. But be sure to get a good vantage. Iron Fist Alexander.
Okay, so we'll have those guys to help us. There is one more thing I want to do. I want to go talk to Seluvis again and make sure that I think she is supposed to give us some, reward. And there will be a couple of options for us out there. Dogs, I don't want to talk to you guys, really, let me be, leave me alone, and you guys be on your way. So after we talk to Seluvis, if everything goes according to the plan and I didn't miss anything, we'll get a couple of Spirit Ashes options. So let's see. Whee!
Begging for another.
Okay, I don't want to hand over any scroll, so we're going to leave. The scrolls, I got 2 scrolls, and as a matter of fact, I am going over here to the Church of Walls and give those scrolls to Miri. Before I do that, let's make sure that this is day, because there is a bell hunter in there that I really don't want to face. Not really ready for the bell hunter. And the bell hunter is here already, because I don't see Miri. We're probably going to die here, but that is no problem. Let's do one thing really quick. And then let's face our destiny, guys. This guy hits really, really hard. We really didn't want him to grab us, so let's go and get some distance from him. Yeah. Okay. So this is how sad this ended up being. We were almost killing him, almost. So let's go back to the site of grace. Yeah, he is doable, but I played lousily, and with that we just need to recover, and that is fine. I'll come back for him after Radhan, and we're going to deal with this guy.
Greetings. Oh, what very well. Let us perish all things.
So we don't have anything else, so we give the scroll. I don't need to study incantation. I don't need to study anything else. What I really want to do is go here and let's face Radhan. Because, my friends, it is time. It is time for Radhan.
Champions, welcome. The star aligned. The festival is nigh.
Are you good and prepared, young chum?
The
I
festival
guess.
begins.
Yeah. Ready as I ever will be. So let's paint the full perspective.
But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radhan Festival!
Okay, so we got a new emote, and the most important thing is we're going to fight Radhan. And I think that's the way to go, I guess. How do we go fight Radhan? We get all of this right here. Time for Radhan. And basically, what I'm going to do here is let everybody fight Radhan for me. We're going to be running. We're going to be teleporting in all of those fields, in all of those marks. We're going to be hitting, touching, and let the NPCs fight with us. It's starting right here, which is fine. And we'll run, people, we'll run. And we'll get Radhan to be kind of busy with those things. Yeah, so Alexander is coming up. We got Blaidd. We got those dudes. We got even Patches. And everybody is going to fight Radhan. So Radhan is a two-step fight. So we kind of half a way through. So let's see the new Radhan coming in. So we got Radhan, and with that we pretty much went through, I would say, half of the game. And the stars are going to start moving again, and the second phase of the game is on the way. very, very, very nice story indeed. So a red mark was left in the map, and that is pretty much where Norkron supposed to be, right here. Okay, so we'll go in there in a bit because we're still here, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you there is a cave over here, and we'll just go hit that cave. Maybe a catacomb, but there is definitely something in there that we want to at least ensure that we know where it is, and we get that site of grace that we can come back here later on. I really don't want to do the content on that particular catacomb at the moment, because that thing is going to hit us very, very hard. I don't think we are prepared for what is that we need to face here. So what we're going to do is just make sure that first we find the place. Once we find the place, we get the site of grace, and we'll come back later on to do this content. This content is not, I don't believe that I'm ready for that. It's just going to be very frustrating. So there is no reason that we need to do this at this moment. So, okay, where are we? Yeah, I think we've been two-way. Let's try. Maybe I am mistaken and the content is over here, not there. Okay, come on, boys and girls, where is that entrance? Is this over here? Yeah, it is not. We can see the arrow pointing up on that direction, so I missed it. It should be someplace. All the shadows, they are just like a pain to deal with this. Okay, no here. Not here. And not here. And not here. Now I do know that you are someplace over here, so don't hide from me. There it is. My goodness, what a pain. Yeah, so this is very hard at the moment. We really don't want to come in here. There is a bunch of ghosts. They are going to be fighting. They're going to be hitting us extremely hard. So there is a lot of fights in there. This is not something that I want to go right now, and we don't need to do this right now. There is nothing in here that is going to add anything at the moment for us. So we've done a lot already. So we are done pretty much. We do have content in Caelid, so we are not really done. We do have the bell bearings, the hunters, right? So we have one at that location that we already know. There is one here in Lingrave. There is one here in Caelid, right here. This guy is a pain. They all very hard. Here in Caelid, we get rid of those bosses here, but we still have one Knight Cavalry to deal with. We have one dragon to deal with. That we really don't need to deal with these guys at the moment. There is not much that they will add to our game right now. So the best way that we have to proceed is really going into Norkron, but I have some sort of adjustment to do with this guy here. So I'm going to come back for him, but before I do that, I'm going to be leveling up because we just defeated Radhan. We have some runes. So yeah, so we have 88,000 and we are 45 vigor. We are in a very, very good spot. So when I hit level 100, I want to be like at 50 vigor. And then we can start to think about the support that I want to have in terms of incantations and some sort of sorceries, if I really want to go in this direction or not. Later on, I may switch to a different strategy, but at this moment, this is serving me well. So we get all the strength and dexterity. I would like this to be like 30 years, but let's don't forget that we have Radagon's Sorcio, and this is giving us 5 points in all of this. So effectively, we are at 50 life. And we're doing okay even with intelligence because we have the other Maricas. We also, so on the equipment, we have both of those seals. They are, putting us effectively in a very good stats. So let's look at our stats. We have 50 vigor. And we have 31 strength, 31 dexterity because of Radagons. And we have 13 intelligence and 12 faith and 13 arcane. This is really, really good just because of those two it's just like insane, See, those two guys are giving us a lot of attributes that we wouldn't have if we not using them. Now, the amount of damage that we are receiving compared to all of these benefits is not relevant. So don't forget that, okay, we increasing the damage taken, but we getting 5 more levels in vigor alone. So that offsets all of these issues. Now this one we may consider, and we're going to get a couple of slots very soon, but right now let's think about what we can leverage in terms of level up. We have 50 life, but I really want to go to 60 as far as possible. So 2 more attributes on life, it's going to make us very tanky. Are we at night? We are at night, gentlemen and ladies. So we're going to give this dude some payback, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, Miri is not here. And we're going to try to give this dude oh man, what a difference, huh? Now, if you're watching this, don't think I am good, because that's not the case. I just got lucky in this fight. So, and we are doing, we are carrying the appropriate equipment. So let's see how many. Okay, 12,000. That's good. So this guy, it's done. The other one that we need to do, it's right here in Lingrave. And to do this, we're going to get not on the artist shack. We're going to go into. Come on, come on. I know where you are. Right here on the War Master. That is this guy number 2. Another Bell Hunter. And are we still at night? Um, okay, Bernal is in there, so meaning that the hunter is not. So we're going to pass time until nightfall again. And Bernal, oh, Bernal is still there. Let's rest another time. And Bernal is still there. Okay, so let's see if we can trigger that Bell Hunter. So Bernal is still here, and the Bell Hunter is supposed to show up once we rest. Okay, so man, what is going on here? Yeah, I really don't know what is going on.
Hello. Here to learn.
We don't want to learn the skills. We want to talk to the Bell Hunter. Okay, so now we trigger the Bell Hunter. Let's make sure that we got this thing in our point and so we got Bell Hunter number 2. There is one more that we need to do it. This guy in Caelid is not going to be the same. Caelid is Caelid, right? So everything in Caelid is more complicated. It is way more tanky, and it is way more. So we see that the merchant is not here anymore, and I'm quite sure that the hunter is out to get us. So and here it is. So you can see how hard this guy hit us, right? Yeah, look at that, look at that. Yeah, so we pretty much did no damage, and one hit goes all the way to the end. It is just insane how things happen in Caelid. So yeah, this guy is late game. I'm not really worried about him. There'll be, I think, one more of those guys, but he is not even close to this guy. So with that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a mark in here just to make sure that we don't forget about him later on. So, but this dude, we're going to leave it for later. So what do we have to do now? Boy, we have many, many things. We can go to Norkron and do that, or we can go to the Volcano Manor that we skipped because we didn't have anything to do in there. That will put us right here. We don't have a problem right now. We can go to the Altus Plateau from here. So there is a multitude of content that we can do. But today, I think we will be going to Norkron. But before we do this, I think there is something that we need to do kind of over here in a Gill Lake South, because I think Blaidd, if memory serves me well, Seluvis go and imprison Blaidd. So let's make sure that and let's have some fun with these guys here. Let's see how much of a threat they are. And it is just like no fun at all, right? So and that's another reason I don't like those. Okay, let's spend 1 hour in BOP. For what? You know, for what? What is the fun in being so powerful that the content makes no sense? Okay, so this has not been triggered. Blaidd has not been imprisoned by Seluvis yet. I'll need to go and check why. What did we miss in those quests? But there are a couple of things that we need to do before anything. First, I think I need to go to the round table, and I would like to check again on Alexander to make sure that we did not miss him. So first thing, let's go to the round table. Let's see if we need to give any ball bearings to the twin sisters. And I think I need to buy one thing. Okay, so what can we purchase here? So from the merchants, I need to buy the isolated merchants. What do we have? Okay, we can buy ritual pots, but that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so maybe it is on the crafting. Let's see if we can craft that. Yeah, so we'll need an oil pot to unstuck Alexander, and I thought that we'll buy that from the merchants, but we don't. What else am I missing here? Yeah, let's go talk to the two fingers, make sure that we acknowledge Radhan.
I had only find what you have earned now to become the thing as much.
So we got another Taliban pouch, and we can equip another talisman. So the question here is, what are we going to do with this talisman? So a couple of options here. Of course, we can do the Arsenal Charm. We can get better equipment load. We can try to capitalize on more dexterity. We can try to capitalize on getting more faith. There will be a chance for us to get more intelligence very soon, but we can use one of those guys to enhance guard counters, for example, or to enhance charge attacks. Now this one enhances final hit of chain attacks, and that will match really well with the spear. So I may think about that. Raise potencies, roars. These guys don't want to do any of those. So this guy will restore some HP, and this will restore some FP when they do critical hits. Attack power with successful attacks. This guy is good. I'm going to use this because although I love the Fang, I do love the spear too. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we are going to be fat rolling. Yeah, we will be fat rolling, but I'm going to switch temporarily to the spear, and let's see if we can take some advantage on that on some Ashes of War that we have. So right here we have flames, and this thing is fantastic. However, I want to do a different thing, and I want to do double slash. And you guys remember that we have, a neat new whetstone, and now we can do flame and flame art. Boy, flame art is really good. It does way more damage than flame. The thing here is, this is going to work very nicely with the flames of the red mains, but we don't have flames of the red main in here, so we have cold. So I'm going to use cold. So look at that. We get, magical, physical and magic comes into cold. And this scales really well with dexterity. Doesn't scale well with strength, but it scales well with dexterity. So this is, on the other hand, it scales better with strength, and this scales 100% with faith, which is something that we don't want because our attributes are just strength and dexterity. So if we do it quality, then we don't do anything, but we do a massive amount of damage. So we're going like 359 damage out of this, while we're doing like, wow, that looks way better in the cost frost build. Yeah, let's go with gold. And you guys going to understand why we're doing this in a second. So from here, what do we need to do? So we talk to the fingers, we got the talisman. That is something that I'm missing. Yeah, so let's go talk to EG. And EG is kind of over here.
have defeated General Radhan. The general was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness. But there is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Ranni's acute. Thanks to you, Lady Ranni's fate once again stirs, and the path to Norkron has opened. Descend underground, and make it yours.
So,
Blaidd wanted me to tell you not to bother waiting for him and head straight to Norkron. Blaidd has been given an important task, apparently a matter of great urgency. You need not await. Descend underground alone and make it yours, so that Lady Ranni...
Okay, so apparently Blaidd has a very important task. So this is now why I wanted that spear. Look at this. Man, this thing is amazing. It is just massive, and it is going to do cold damage. So you can imagine how much damage this thing is going to do once we start hitting with that spear. So just for sake of making sure we have not advanced Blaidd's situation, let's go back over here and let's see if we can find Blaidd now, or we need to go to Norkron first and then come back. Okay, so Blaidd is trapped in here.
Oh, it's you. It's me, Blaidd. Old E.G. trapped me here. Told me I'd bring naught but bale to Lady Ranni, but there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of her being, the very shadow. I thought old E.G. knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore.
So we're going to open the Ever Jail and let Blaidd out.
My thanks, friend. I'm going to see Mistress Ranni now. I don't know what came over old E.G., but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the Mistress is safe. Now, Ranni can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamt of for so long. I'm going to see Mistress... I don't know what came over.
Okay, so we advanced all of those guys' quests. There is only one that we need to do now. We just talked to Blaidd. We talked to E.G. There is one more thing that we need to do before we go over here, and that is check on Alexander. And I think this is the last NPC quest that we need to do before we can actually go to Norkron, and that is that dude. So Alexander should be over here. And we get again that knight that we are trying to collect, that beautiful armor, but he does not drop the armor. So let's see how we can do with our new Ash of War, and I really want to get him on the back. I want to give him a poke on the back. Okay. Yeah. So this thing is just amazing, and okay, we get the armor finally. So let's check on this armor, because I was after this armor for quite some time. Look at that, 11.8. Oh, we already got the armor. but we didn't have the lagging. So this is 7.3, is a little bit more, and this is 6.6. This give us a little bit more poise. 1 point, we don't need that much poise. What I wanted to do, I think it's his helmet. Do we have the helmet already? And yeah, we did not. So let me check. Redmayne, Godric, yeah. So we don't need that. But I thought we did not have his armor, and we did. So shame on me. Anyway, it's not gonna hurt. Let's go take the other marker on the map. Where did we put the marker on the map? Take this out so we don't get confused. And I'm quite sure Alexander is going to be here. He should. Come on, Alexander, where are you, man? Wow. For some reason, Alexander has not moved over here. Maybe we have to go to Norkron first. Before we... Okay. So, here is the place that Alexander should have been. We see this hole. He gets stuck in here. We take him out. So for some reason he is gone. And so let's go into Jarbug and check how things are going, because there is more NPC quests here that we need to make sure that we are good. And the good thing is lots and lots and lots of plant material here. And this is the best place to collect them all. I love this place. All the materials, poison bloom. So let's talk.
Oh, I'm happy you came. I have good tidings for you, Carl. Have you noticed the rare flowers growing in this village?
Yeah.
I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome.
Well,
Go
thank you.
on, Kaz. Who knows?
Okay, so there is not a lot of progress in here, but there is a lot of good red flowers, as he mentioned. And every time we hear, I really want to go and pick up all of this. That are, everything that you can. They make a huge difference. So row of fruits, but poison bloom especially, they are super helpful. Row of fruits, we pretty much don't care. They are all over, very, very common, but the others are not. So good stuff. Just make sure that you don't hit any of those guys by accident. That's going to be a major, major mistake. Okay, so enough from this thing. Let's go to Norkron. Let's have some fun, because we still have a lot of time and there is a lot of content. So from here, from Fort Hague, there is this point, red point in the map right here. Then that is where Norkron is. So the landscape has changed significantly. You guys remember that cemetery? We pillaged that thing long time away. Some wolves. The wolves shouldn't be a problem. We are more than a challenge for those wolves. There is nothing in this cemetery that we want. So let's don't bother about it at all. What we want to do is try to hit Norkron. So that should be a drop that we can safely do to go down. And I think this may be our safe spot. Yep. And this area here is a little tricky because we need to drop into some of those places and then follow the path along. Yep, but you can see we just follow up on this path and then we should be able to drop safely. We'll wind down. Yay. And from here we go here. From here we go here. From here we can see the light in there here, and we are kind of a more or less in Norkron, but not quite there yet. So yeah, so there are a couple of things that we need to make sure that we get in the proper order, because once we go down there is no way up. And let's drop here. I think there is some loot in this. I think I already missed. Okay, no, there it is. Okay. So, guys, this is kind of a tricky, because there will be some roof things to do, and they are not really safe things. So, but we are here, Norkron, and there will be some jumping to do, and boy, it is easy to die in here. Very easy. I hate this thing. So there are some loots that I think I'm going to elect not to collect, just because I really don't want to risk jumping into the wrong place. So I think if we go out there, there will be something. All the way on the top you can see the light. I really don't remember, but what I do remember is we can approach it from the top out there. There are quite sure there is loot on that ceiling out there, but really at this point I just want to play safe and deal with these dudes. And the best thing that we can do is just play safe. I really don't want to, because it's already a lot of jumping and every time we go on these ceilings, there is a great chance that we can fall to our demise. And believe me, it will happen. Okay, we got another rune arc, which is excellent, but you guys can see that these things hit really hard, right? So, yeah, we cannot be too careful here until we get to our safe place. We can use some sorcery. Okay, we get that. I don't remember if we go that way. I don't think so. I think we go this way. And nope, it is that way. And folks, again, you know, I'm quite sure I missed some of these loots, but really, I don't think there was anything extremely important. It is just like it does not worth the jump. It is something that you need to evaluate if you want to risk dying, or it doesn't, or you really want that loot that bad. And to be honest, I don't even know, I don't remember what kind of loot it was. And if I don't remember, it's probably not that important. Now, those skellies, they can hurt. So we're going to try to get the skellies in a safe way, because they can shoot some serious arrows, and those arrows can hurt. And besides that, we can drop down. So we got the 2 skellies, and we have to take care of one more. Yeah. Yeah, so those skellies are bad for us, really. But in any case, we got rid of them, and we can fall anytime on this while fighting those guys. This is a very, very dangerous place, but I think there is a site of grace right in front of us, and that is really what I wanted to do. Also, I think those guys award a lot of runes. So we are about 21,000, and we're going to get a bunch of runes from here. So where are we? Okay, so we back all the way on that area that we couldn't come in the past. So this is Norkron. We came from here. We just met Blaidd in one of those areas here, and now we get all of this that we were in the past we couldn't do it because of the festival, and now we can. Okay, so we are here, and we're going to pretty much do this content, which is going to open also the other areas for us. So we have some stuff to be doing here, and there is a third area that is kind of over here. But right now, we still have a lot of content to do in Norkron. Yeah. See, archers are horrible. Lots of archers, and they are really not our friends. Okay, so we got a Ghost Cloverworth bell bearing, which means that we have Ghost 1 and 2 once we deliver this, and that is excellent. Also in this area, the boss of this area is going to be our spirit of choice, because it's the mimic, and the mimic is as good as we are. So let's get those lilies. Guys, I love this spear, really. You know, it is a common weapon that is, you don't have to go anything, you just farm one of those avatars, 3 guardians, and you can have the whole thing, including their armor. Their armor is also really good. So everything coming from the 3 avatars, it is just amazing. And there is no need to do this or do that, or go kill this thing, spend 3 hours before you can play the content of the game. You can just go play the content of the game, have fun, and still have a very powerful weapon. We have a tremendous amount of power in this little guy here. There is no need to do anything else. And friends, understand this. I suck at this game. I am by no means a expert soul player or anything like that. I'm just like you. And I've been dying, you see. I have good moments. I have good moments and bad moments. You know, I died in many crazy situations. Yeah, I think we still need to go back talk to Seluvis. She needs to reward us with a marionette. But then again, you know, if I can play this game, you can play this game and have lots of fun and enjoy this fantastic content. This game is so satisfying. when you go through this content and say, wow, you know, I can do this. I can really play a Souls game and I'm not afraid. Yeah. Well, at least not all the time. All right, so this is good. That's the way we need to go. Just let's make sure that we collected everything we needed to collect. I think we need to check over here. Yep. Whoa, we got a Sober 4 hidden in here. Wow. Yeah, that's why we need to make sure that we check every little bit, every corner. Okay, I think we are pretty much done. We came from there and we need to go down on the stairs. Where are my stairs? I think it's right here on the side. Yep. We go down here. And yeah, I think we're going to hit the Mimic very soon. There is one guy in here that is problematic. He has a very interesting weapon and he hits really hard. So, and that is the dude out there. So let's see what we're going to do. Yeah, we cannot give him any space because he is fast and he hits very hard. So with that, I think we pretty much having fun. So under this canopy here, there is also a tricky part because there are things on the top that's going to get us on the bottom, and it is not fun, but let's make sure that we collect everything that we can collect before we go face the boss out there. Yeah, so we get another lava tier, and those dudes will fall from the sky. Yeah, this weapon art, you know, double slash is just insane. It is the most OP weapon art in the whole game, and at the moment I know I am contradicting myself. What is it really? Is it flames? Is it stomp? Is double slash? Make up your mind. Yeah, I will. But yeah, that is another rune arc. And we're not going to use a rune arc. If we use a rune arc, the Mimic will use a rune arc. So here is what we're going to do to pretty much make this fight very trivial. I don't want to spend a lot of time in here, and what we're going to do, my friends, it's pretty much take everything that we are using, everything. We go naked to this fight. What's going to happen is that the Mimic will go naked. And we're going to call in our skellies to even make it more aggravating. So once we get the Mimic and he doesn't have anything, now we can let the skellies do the work, and we can pretty much get our equipment back, which is going to make this fight not very good for the Mimic, of course. We can use any weapon here that we want to have fun. So let's use a great epee. Just let's see how the Mimic is going to do. That's why I don't like thrust weapons, they suck. So let's use something more fun. I love this weapon. This is one of the best weapon of the games too, right on the beginning. Yeah, he does not even do any damage. Oh! Hey, backstabbing. Oh, Mr. Mimic. You should have known better. Okay. So the poor Mimic didn't have a chance. So the most important thing is now we have the Mimic. We will have the Mimic later on. Okay, so we do not get it in here. We are very close to get the Mimic, but we needed to pretty much fight him, and we pretty much cheese the poor Mimic, really. So let's go back to our original equipment. Let's equip our nice spear back. We love that spear. Come on, where is my spear? There it is. We're going to put our shield back as well. We're going to put, equip back our stuff. We are using this stuff here. We're going to equip our seal. Oh, okay. So why we can do this? Because we're missing our talisman. So we don't want the Scar Seal, we want the Source Seal, we want Maricas, and we want the last one, we want the one that add to the chain attack. So now we got everything back. Okay, we're still missing the seal here. But now we can equip the seal. And we're missing our dagger. We can equip the dagger. So we're pretty much back to our beginning. And we can proceed. All right, so from here, I don't think we go left or right. I don't think there is anything in there. But let's just check, because yeah, I don't think there is anything on either side. So first, let's make sure that we oops, let's make sure that we also, during morning, now we can proceed. Yeah, nothing. There will be a couple of loose items here on some of these areas. Just need to make sure that we look into all of them. We got a Somber 5. Hey, Golden Rune. Yeah, we don't need any of this, but you know, if the game want to give us some opinions, that's okay. I'll take it. So there'll be stuff over here. There will be a Crucible Knight coming up, and boy, those guys are tough. And here we are. We got a loot all the way in there, and now we are on the other side of this mess, and we're going to be heading kind of this way. Not really sure if we have anything down here, but let's check it anyway. Nope. And we will be going down there. So another area that I don't like, easy to die. I miss jump and boom, gravity kills yet again. So this area here is almost like the other areas. However, the enemies here are way more powerful. So they hit harder, they have more life, and here it comes. Yeah, don't think that there was was easy because it was not. Yeah, you just cannot stay, you know, in comfort here. Those guys hit, and they hit hard. So just don't give them any space. So let's go check on this ghost. Yeah, Mr. Ghost. Long live Mogwin. Yeah, we've been into that area down there. So now it is time for this. That is an important site of grace that we need to collect. There is a lot of content crammed in this area. And of course, there is these things that we need to light up right here. We already know the drill. There are a bunch of them, 8 to be exact, and we need to be lighting those guys. And that will open up the last area. Okay, you dudes, give me bones, thin livers, bones, anything. So we can hear the singing, and singing is empowering. So that lady singing in there, very close to one of those pillars that we need to light up, she is fine, but before we go all the way there, we will be going over here and lighting up this. And yeah, that is a lot of stuff over here that we need to go. A lot. Yeah, all of this thing in here, it's done over the ceilings, and believe me, you know, it is not fun, but it's something that needs to be done. So let's see, 39 to 42. We'll need to level up because we're going to find another red wolf, and I don't want to die and lose all of these runes. So 39, 500, 42, 400, 3,000 runes will do it. Let's go to the inventory. And we have a bunch of high runes, so 3,000 right now is piece of cake. It's one of those, and frankly, I'm just going to use that, and that's fine with me. So let's level up and be ready to fight the wolf. So we got a mere 41 runes, and we'll go face the wolf. So that'll be so we can see the wolf from here, and we can do it this 2 ways. First, I'm going to try to fish these guys and use my skellies. And big wolf plus small little wolves is not really good, so we'll try to split them up. Here they come. Yo dudes, here. Yep, we got their attention, and now let them come. So don't get fooled, friends. There are more wolves. But here comes the big mama. Yeah, and yeah. So I just died, and this fight it's totally not fair. So yeah, let's try this again. But that's why I had only 41 runes. I didn't want to come to the Steak America. Whatever. That is not fun. Okay, yeah, come here, come here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, come here. Yeah, one of the good things I like about the lance is the amount of FP. I'm sorry, amount of stamina that it is just like very little stamina, and we can do a lot of damage and a lot of hits, very little damage. Oh boy, I got 3 with 1 hit. Awesome. Alright, so let's do this again. Well, let's from the positive side, at least uh, there are just you know, the dogs and the wolf. We don't have any other. Okay, this time I think we are in a better position because we got the pack, at least 1 pack right away. Got one dog left, and okay, pack number 1 is done. We now need the pack number 2 that comes this way. So come on, boys. Okay. Did we get attention? Yep. Okay. So that's pack number 2. And here comes yeah. So this wolf is. Oh, now we get another friend out there shooting arrows at us. This is really very complex. All right, but we can do this. We totally can do this. We just need to play smart. Come on, doggies. Come on, doggies. Okay, come and play, all of you. Yeehaw! Oi. Okay, we got the dogs. Let's bring them over here. Let's bring them over here. Okay, I saw an arrow coming on my way. And here it is. Okay, and more dogs. We got rid of the dogs. And here comes Mr. Wolf. Okay, we got the big wolf. Oh man, we need to cheese this, guys. We totally need to cheese this. Okay, so first things first. I love the spear, it's great, but I think we're better off here with our trusted weapon. The Fang. Okay, so let's go back. Try this one more time. Now with the Fang. And I thought I had really taken care of all the dogs, but apparently I have not. So, and I want to stay in the path with the skellies. So if we go on the left, we won't have the skellies. So that is something I really don't want to do, the compromise. So we'll have these guys here. Okay, so these guys are gone. So let's go back to our regroup here. Regroup. Come on, boys. Regroup. Damn. Where are you? That we were almost killing the wolf, and I concentrated on all the other enemies. So this is how the game wants you to play. You know, it's multiple enemies at one time, and that is when they actually win against us, right? Because that is not the way we are supposed to fight. We are supposed to fight 101, 2 or 1. More than that is too much. And let's go talk to this lady here. Stop singing. You too, sir. Yeah, you guys, I'm getting tired of you. Okay, we got all these things and there is no more singing. At least we got the second pyre lit up. We still good in FP. Let's see if we can do this one more time. The Fang is way more effective. Okay, the dogs came this way, which is good. I can bait the dogs over here and we can deal with one dog at a time, or maybe 2 dogs at a time. Okay, so that is 3 dogs without the need. Okay. I guess that is a full pack of dogs without the need of skellies. And I think as soon as we go that way, we have problems. So we need FP. We need a bubble. All right. Yeah, this wolf is not for the faint of heart. We really need to strategize this better. Really. It's too many enemies at one point in time, so we have to deal with this in a much different way. And besides that, I don't want to be knight. Man, the game is playing everything against me. All right, so it is morning, so I'll make sure there is a lot of light. Okay, so here we go again. Ready or not? As ready as I will ever be. Yeah, we can deal with little pack of dogs first, same way we did that in the past. Okay, so here comes the pack. Yeah, come on, boys and girls, come on. I know you want it, yeah, come on. Leave the big wolf on their way, leave it. Here they come. Come on, come on, come on, boys and girls. Come on. Come on, come on. I know you want it. Come on, Mr. Red Wolf. Yeah, well, big boy is down. Ah, that is awesome. And once he is down, we don't have to fight him again. So that was a major pain in our behinds. But now the other dogs, we frankly don't care about them. Really, you know, wolves. You gotta be careful because our skellies will be going out, but before we do that, we're going to find these wolves here. Yeah, dogs. We were supposed to collect all our flasks. We did not, for some reason. But now we don't need the skellies anymore. So we are done with this content. You guys can go in peace. Somber 5. Trina Lily. And there is another pillar for us to lit. And the shiny. We can hear the shiny calling. Come on, come on. Okay, now we have... Okay, we got back our FP. Now there is another one for HP, but first let's lit up this, and there she is, waiting for us, very well behaved. Okay, so 3 of the 8 are lit. And there is one more on the top. And there will be rats too, if I'm not wrong. Okay, there is another pillar out there, and this dude. So at this point, I'm just going to get back my spear. And let's have some fun. Another shiny little dude here. No, man, come back. So we got Ashes of War and Enchanted Shot that pretty much unusable. Yeah, this thing is that powerful. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, we got some shaman first. That's nice. But better. We're going to lead yet another one. Yes. So we've done all of this nice area here. There are some stuff over here, as you can see, and not healthy at all. So let's keep on working our way down. We're not the trainees. So, okay. So. Okay, guys, this is one of the ways that we need to proceed later on. We're going to rush this dude here. And we need to lit. More of those. Okay, just make sure that we do not step over one of those big dudes. Yeah. Lots of those guys. We don't need to go down there yet. We will be going that way later, but not now. Okay, so what do we need to do? All right, where are they? Where are they? Why I need this? Okay, so this is where the wolf was, and we don't need that anymore. Where did I put this on the map? Oh, I think it was right here. Okay, so... Oh, I thought I would died in there. So that one, we already lit. I think this guy is on the side. I think we lit them all. There are a couple of dudes that show up from here. What is this big pillar in the center? Do we need to go lit something here? No. Okay, there is one right there, but there is a bunch of those dudes. So it is what it is. Now let's see if we can. We cannot enchant anything on the spear, at least not with this enchantment. So, flames would be way better. Okay, so we have 2 less to worry about. And here comes Mama Bear. And they have a lot of poise. A lot. Okay, but at least we got pots back and a shiny horn headband. Now we can be one with them. Yeah. And better yet, we can lit this guy. But we're still missing. We're still missing. Don't want to fight you right now when she's singing. We want to kill the lady. The singing lady. Before fighting those dudes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay. All right, fellas. All right, man. This content, folks, is not for the faint of heart at all. This is, let's say, what are we kind of in the mid game. We definitely not in the early game, but we are not in the late game at all. So we kind of mid game. So also on this area there is a lot of little animals that produces tin bones. They are a really good place to farm those little things. The good thing is I'm not hearing all that singing anymore, which pleases me, really. So we don't need to go after those guys. I just need to locate the one that I'm missing. Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot of poise for those dudes. A lot. Look at that. And arrows, and more arrows. And boy, those guys have really good aim. They hit me and they pretty much took all my life. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4. We missing one on the top. Yeah, don't do that, dude. Okay, I can fight 101 with you guys. Well, maybe not. Wow. You dude, you, enough with this mess. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that is Mr. here. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I like that. But we did not recover fully. We recovered just some of our... Really, guy? Oh, no. Yeah, man. Yeah. Dude, this guy's... Okay, we missing one little guy here. So there are 6. And we're missing 1. Where are you? Sorry, little dude. I need to take revenge on you guys. Where is it? So we get that. We got that. Oh, we're missing 1. Missing 1. Okay. Let's do a tour because we missing 1 very important. And it is not down there. That is a place that we need to go after. There is a cave here. We don't want to go that way yet. Where is... Okay, loot. Beast bones. We got that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, so this is one of the places that we need to go. And this is very sad because we can die down there and the thing is not there. So right now I am going to skip until I finish this content and then we can go down there after. I just need to locate one more pillar. Where are you? Oh, man. Nope. Okay, so that's where we came from. And then we have those 2 dudes. And that was the first pillar. So I'm going to risk. We know there is nothing out there, but I'm going to risk that it is on the other side, and we will need to pass through these dudes. Okay, so still we have not recovered all of our, but I need to ensure. Where is the last one? Man. Okay, it's meeting 5, so we're missing one pillar. Missing one freaking pillar. Oh, wow, 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 wow. And here it is. Here it is. Finally. Okay. Oh, all of them. Now we can go over here and find out what do we need to overcome. And I don't have a lot of pots, but it is what it is. I think we're going to have yet another of those. Yeah. Okay, so we back to another big horse singing. And we don't have flames, but we go with what we have. Skellies. I think this guy recovers some of his life, which is not really. And look at that one hit. So the spirit will recover some of his life from time to time if we don't kill him really fast. And boy, he hit hard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm history here. Yeah. Okay, so we are not doing quite well with the spear. So we will have to go put the fang back, because the fang is our trusted, and we know it works, right? So then again, get ready. We got 20,000 runes in the stake. And the first thing I'm going to do is go after my runes. Yeah. And here he comes, the Regal spirit. Oh, Skellies, get out of there. Damn you. So he got a lot of life back. How about that? That sucks. Okay, so he is going to try to heal. We need to get him. We need to get him. Yeah. Okay. So we got another big dude, and that was intense. But we are done with this content, folks. Almost. Okay. So from here, okay, we've done all of this area here. Oh yeah. Okay, we need to go all the way and do this guys here. Now that we kill them, what are those? Yeah, those are. I don't want to fight those dudes, so yeah, just want to go and get that content that we have not done it. But we will need to get rid of the rats, maybe. I think we can drop from a place right there. Yep. So there is some content in here and some loot. We get a Ghost 5, which is always good. And a lot of butterflies. And just need to be really careful, because if we go too close of the water, we'll die. So we collect all the butterflies. Okay, now we get all the butterflies. I think there is something on the top, and it's been some time, so I really don't remember, but we're going to find out, because we like to experiment. I'm not really sure if there is something all the way up there. It doesn't look like, but let's see what we can get from here. I don't think we can get much. Not really sure if there is something out there. Ah, man, oh man. Okay, can I jump there? Now we can. Woo! Look at that. Very, very close. Let's do some park tour here. Yep. 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 Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember there is this dude in there. Uh, of course, he is not going to be easy. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do against this sexy lady here. Okay, that was not bad. I didn't remember how bad that guy was, but now we have an ancestral infant's head, and don't ask me what that thing does, because I have no idea. Let's go check. All right, it's reusable. Use FP to spray. Oh, okay, that is that kind of a weapon that that lady uh, Bull was using against us. Okay, so now I got it. So I think we are done also in this content, and we can go to the ancestral woods right here. And now we are on the path to this area, but I think I'm going to call it a night. Uh, I may stream on Saturday to continue this content. It all depends on how the wife wanted to do, but I think I may have some time Saturday afternoon to maybe put on a little bit more content. So I think we're going to call it a night. If you miss the action, here is what we have done. We have finished Radhan after going all the way here to Ranni's. We have advanced all of these quests. That means Ranni, Blaidd, Blaidd, e.g. the whole guys Seluvis. We need to go back and talk to Seluvis because I think he needs to give us some rewards. So let's make sure that we can talk to Seluvis. Oh, I think we need to drop. Yeah, we are too high. This is the path. Yeah. So this game is just like too beautiful. It is a masterpiece. Okay, Seluvis.
So soon. There remains much to be.
I think we missed something here because we
Begging for another. There remains much.
We needed to really Seluvis should give us some sort of marionette. I think we're missing something on the Seluvis quest path, and I'll need to research that. But I'll be back here later on. Right now, we're going to wrap up, and on the next episode, we're going to go into two different areas. First, we're going to explore all those roofs over Norkron, and then after that, we'll go through the cave that is kind of over here, we just have to go into some secret area, and then we're going into a different part of the game. So with that, this is it for tonight. We've done a lot of content, a lot, including defeating Radhan, some other bosses, bell hunters, Rannis, the whole 9 yards. A lot of things to do today, and hopefully, in the next episode, we will be going over here into the Altos Plateau. I may go first to the Volcano Manor, certain piece of it, but definitely we're going to be hitting the Volcano Manor because it's an area of that we need to do content. The question here is for me, how we're going to hit it, on the front of the entrance or going from the path on the Raya Lucaria. So we'll decide that next episode. And if you wanted to know how do we get here, all of this content is available at my YouTube channel. All you need to do is just go in there, check the play along playlist, and all of those episodes are in there for you to follow. Again, I did not do any of those, okay, do OP this, OP there. We started playing the game right from the beginning. We covered the whole Limgrave first before we went into the Liurnia of the Lakes, and we did this by areas. We covered the whole thing here first, then we covered the whole thing here first, and then we went into Caelid and we did the whole Caelid. Of course, there was, when the game took us to other areas, it was just a natural evolution of the game, and I'm not going to fight against it, but whenever possible, I kept the content of an area in a specific area. So you have, if you go check on the channel, you have the whole Limgrave, the whole thing, and then you have the whole Liurnia of the Lakes, and then you have the whole Caelid, and in between all these quests being doing. All right, and with that, my friends, I'm going to leave you, and Feroncio is offline for tonight.